Hello, and thank you for joining me. Those of you that haven't joined me in the past, my name is Reverend Grace, and this is my daughter Zoe. Today, I want to talk to you about the example that you're being for the world around you. Did you know that no matter what choices we make, we are always being an example? Sometimes we are an example of faith, other times we're an example of fear. And by choosing to understand what type of example we're being, we can in turn understand the type of life we are attracting and the way that we are seeing the people in it. When we choose to walk as an example of fear, we tend to dread, dwell, and assume the worst in most scenarios. And in turn, we have people around us that can pick up those same habits. Um, think of Abraham as an example. Um, he has his wife, Sarah. They go into this town and he just knows that his wife is so beautiful that she's going to be wanted. And in turn, that makes him fear for his own safety. And he chooses to lie and claim her as his sister. That same exact behavior is then repeated by his son. Do you see how that fear carries down? I mean, his own son turns around and denies his wife as his sister. When in turn, if his father would have stepped up with faith that God was walking with him, his son probably would have done the same thing. Faith is power, where fear is a weight, it becomes a cage. And we can read throughout scripture and see how those faith examples versus the fear examples have made impact one way or another. I challenge you, take some time every time fear surfaces to understand how it's motivating you. Look around you, see how that same fear can plague the people you love if you don't do something to shake it loose. Faith is a gift, share it. Don't hold on to it and think that I'm going to use this whenever I really, really need it. You need it every second because the people around you need it every second. Be that example of faith, be that example of love. And what I mean by that is if you truly have faith in God, then you should have faith in His love for you too. And you should understand that no matter what you're facing, He's brought you to that place for a reason. And that reason is never to hurt you, but to help you grow, wake up, become aware. But that fear can blind you to that. So, anyways, today's testimony, I want it to be over just the fact that God has given me a lot of opportunity to become aware of the fear in me and those I love, how it was shaping us, trapping us, and lying to us. And in turn, I have been blessed with the ability to know His love in greater ways because the fear is not getting in my way anymore. His ability to help me in life, which means leading me to challenges, led me to solutions, led me to Him. I mean, He is the only true solution. He is the only lasting solution. And if I had not faced the hard times that triggered fear, I wouldn't have had a chance to replace my fear with faith. So see these tests that you're facing as an opportunity to grow. You got this. And I know it because He's got you. Always. Even whenever it feels like you've made the biggest mistake in the world, He sees it as an opportunity. An opportunity for you to wake up and see the changes that are needed. Either way, I hope that you're having a wonderful week. And most of all, I hope you're becoming aware of how much the fear is not serving you. Faith can move mountains. Fear can build them. Let us be coming together with the intention to knock down every mountain that stands between God and His people. You understand? And that means between us and one another as well. And so this week, I want you to go out with the intention to share faith and share love in such a way that nobody's going to walk away from you without at least a piece of them wanting more faith, wanting more love, wanting more understanding, wanting what you are sharing with God. And so, anyways, continue on with your wonderful week. And you know what? If it doesn't feel like a wonderful week, I challenge you, open your eyes and see the blessings in the test that you're facing. It's there. And yes, it's hard to see sometimes, but the harder you look, the more guaranteed you are to see the good in what you got going on. Okay? The whole point of darkness is to learn that you are the vessel of light. You understand? You've got to let him shine through. Anyways, so I hope everybody has a great week. And as always, share your testimony with others because you never know how much doing so could change that person's life. You understand? And so, anyways, I hope that you join me next week. And if you have any prayer requests, please message me or comment on the video, and we would be more than happy to pray for you. And if you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I'm always just a message away. Anyways, have a wonderful week. Love and light.
Goodbye.